The Albany Plan of Union and the Stamp Act Congress by Adrian, Sam, Emily, and Caroline. As King George came to the throne and created stricter regulations, the Albany Plan of Union was suggested in 1754 by Benjamin Franklin. This plan was supposed to bring the colonies under a centralized government, and Benjamin Franklin created the campaign cartoon of Join or Die to support it. At the Albany Congress meeting, only 7 of the northern colonies sent delegates, even though the plan was meant for all the colonies. The idea was to have the colonies vote on a Grand Council while the British government would select a President General. These two branches would work together to fix Indian relations and conflicts within the colonies. Unfortunately, the other colonies thought it would restrict their own rights, so they rejected the idea, as well as the British government. Even though it failed, this was an important step in advancing government because they would have two branches working together on external issues without the British government. Since the Albany Plan of Union failed, Parliament created harsher laws for taxes and trading, such as the Stamp Act of 1765. The main reason the citizens were angry, especially at tax laws, was it was taxation without representation, and the government wasn't providing a stable economy. In October of 1765, 9 out of the 13 colonies sent representatives to the Stamp Act Congress. Like philosopher Rousseau said, "Thus it is manifest that the best political community is formed by citizens of the middle class." The Stamp Act Congress was creating a political community with middle class and not the rich. At the meeting, they created the Declaration of Rights and Grievances against the laws and sent it to the king. Unfortunately, Parliament was against the Stamp Act Congress and disbanded them. Britain was not ensuring domestic tranquility because the laws they created led to boycotts and violence. One of the boycotts that took place was the Boston Massacre on March 5, 1770, in which the British government did not provide domestic tranquility for the colonial citizens because soldiers killed 5 people. During the year 1772, the people created committees of correspondence whose leader was Samuel Adams. These committees made it possible for the communication between all the colonies and helped plan revolts. On December 16, 1773, the Boston Tea Party occurred, which allowed the people to show the British that they weren't providing a stable economy for the colonies. Citizens, massed like Native Americans, took over 3 tea ships. They poured the tea into the Boston harbor to try and attempt to take control over the Britain's trade. These are the events that led to the First and Second Continental Congress.